Alright, hey guys, what's up? This is Colton from Burnt Toast, and today we're going to take a look at the deck I think you've all been waiting for us to put up. Clayton put up a video talking about this deck. It's got the most views on our channel, and now that Furious Fist has come out and all the cards are available, we're able to show this deck off to you guys. So, this is Lucario Cofagrigus. Now, it doesn't seem very competitive. I mean, you're knocking out your own Pokemon with part of it. But this deck is extremely consistent. It is incredibly powerful, and it is just ridiculous. So we're gonna look at it. This deck is super fun. It is a very good deck. So we have got 2 Landorus from the new Furious Fist set. We got Shout of Power is what we use this for. It does 20 damage with a Fighting Stadium. It'll do 40. With a Strong Energy, that's 60. With a Muscle Band, you're doing 80 damage for 1 energy. Plus, you attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So basically, we're using this as basically like a Thundurus would with Ride and Knuckle. We're using Shadow Power to grab a Fighting Energy from discard pile and attach it to a Lucario and get it powered up quickly while doing a lot of damage for very little. So we got 2 Landorus in the deck. We've got 4 Riolu, one with 70 HP, and then we have Lucario. Now Clayton's gone over this card. I'm going to go over it again. Lucario has Hurricane Kick. Alright, its ability we're not really worried about, but Hurricane Kick does 60 plus 30 more for each prize your opponent's taken. So for a fighting and a double colorless, you can do 60 damage plus 30 for each prize. Now, that means we've got to find a way to make our opponent take prizes. And from that, we use Cofagrigus with 6 feet under ability. Once during your turn, you may knock out this Pokemon. If you do, put 3 damage counters on your opponent any way like. So what we do is you 6 feet under, you knock out your own Pokemon, you cause your opponent to take a prize. So now your Lucario is doing 90 damage if they've taken 1. You do 6 feet under again, you put 60 damage on the board, you're doing 120. With the Strong Energy, you're doing 140. With the Fighting Stadium, if it's an EX, you're doing 160. With a Muscle Band, that's 180. From them just taking 2 prizes. I mean, it's very strong, it's ridiculously powerful, it's very, very consistent. It's a fun deck, so that's basically the idea. And once you've played your Cofagrigus and made them take prizes, you end your turn, or you play that in, knock them down to a smaller hand, and then you attack. And you basically, it's kind of like hand control somewhat. You've got huge attacks. It's very strong. So for we've got 4/4 Lucario, 3/3 Cofagrigus, and we have a low supporter account. We could have played Karina in this deck. We actually have chosen not to use it because the deck just seems so consistent without it. We don't want to get stuck with more supporters in the deck. So we're actually using Jirachi EX with Stellar Guidance. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So that way we can find the supporter card we need at the time and use it. So those are our Pokemon. For our items, we've got 2 Bicycle. Our Dowsing Machine's our ace spec in the deck. It works so well. Dowsing Machine, honestly, is wonderful. Be able to go back and grab an item or a support card from your discard pile. Normally, a support card is what we use it for, but it works really well. Early on, we discard a lot of stuff that we need, so we Dowsing Machine for it later. We have 1 energy retrieval. A lot of times our Lucario get knocked out. I mean, they're super easy to get knocked out. It basically anything can one-shot a Lucario. It's mainly just to knock out EXs quickly. So we got 1 energy retrieval. We got 2 Evisoda to get our Cofagrigus or our Lucario, and we got 3 random receiver. Random receivers worked for us well, gives us options. So that we are using. We've got 1 Startling Megaphone. Not really for Garbodor. We don't use a ton of abilities, but I mean, it is sometimes we do need to use it because we do use 6 feet under. So and Stellar Guidance. So we do have our Startling Megaphone. We got 2 Switch for Ultra Ball. here's a new one. We got Fighting Stadium. The attack of each fighting Pokemon in play do 20 more damage to defending Pokemon EX. So we do use that to help out all of our fighting attacks. And we have Focus Sash. If the fighting Pokemon's card is attached to you as full HP and would be knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, the Pokemon is not knocked out and the remaining HP comes 10. Then discard this card. So basically, we put it on the Lucario. It saves it from being one shot, knocked out in one hit. The only way to really get around a Focus Sash is a Megaphone or a Hypnotoxic Laser. Poison damage will do the extra 10 between turns. So that's the way around Focus Sash, but we use 2 of them in this deck. And then we've got 1 Muscle Band and 2 Silver Bangle. They attack this Pokemon that the card is attached to, do 30 more damage to active Pokemon EX. Like I said, we're trying to hit EX Pokemon, knock them out with Lucario, and we fall behind early on and we come back strong later in the game. Our supporters, we got 1 Lysander, switch your opponent's bench Pokemon with one of his are active. So Lysander's always great, just to have 1. We run 4 in for that hand control option. And then we've got 4 Juniper, discard your hand and draw 7. Our energies, we've got 4 double colorless, 3 fighting, and 2 strong energy. We're not using 4 strong energy. We really don't need 4. We've got, because we're doing Shot of Power, we need to be able to pull back our fighting energy. So this is the deck. We're going to go play a game with it and have some fun. So, alright, here we go. Lucario, Cofagrigus. Let's play a game here. Alright, should be fun. We got a new animation for Versus. It'll come up here in a second. It looks pretty cool. I really like it. Here it is. You got Versus and 2 opponents are shown. So we are going to flip heads. We do not get it. So our opponent chooses who goes first, and they will go first. See someone who loves full arts. I'm guessing this is going to be Virizion Genesect. We're going to start with our landers. We do get that in play, and we will draw a card and bench our Riolu. Yeah, Virizion Genesect. This is the deck that just took Worlds this past weekend. And how it did that, I understand that it won, but that's kind of a bummer because I think it could have done much better. I think, oh man, we're kind of in a tough spot here. I hate to do this, but let's try to get things going. And we're gonna Ultra Ball here for our Jirachi. Nope, Jirachi. And then grab an N because we got really bad hand. We can't discard all that. So we're going to grab an N, play that, and here we go. That's a little better. We're going to Shot of Power for 20. We've got our Lucario, our Strong Energy, Random Receiver. So we do get hit for 50. They'll attach 2 Grass to a Genesect. And the cycle begins. Alright, so we're going to bench our other Landorus, evolve a Lucario. We're going to attach our Strong Energy to Lucario. And we'll play. We're going to Random Receiver. We get a Juniper. I actually want to play that so we can get some energy in the discard pile. Too bad we're having to discard an N, but gotta do what you gotta do. We're going to attach our Silver Bangle and Evisoda, Lucario, and Shot of Power for 50 attached to the Lucario. Hopefully we get one more turn with Shot of Power. That would be nice. That would be really nice. So hopefully we don't see a muscle band. We do see a Genesect completely powered up. Oh man. Such a scary deck. Alright, so we do see Genesect come in. They will take the knockout and hit the Landorus. We're actually going to just promote our Landorus. We want to leave our Lucarios on the bench to kind of get things going with that. So we're going to attach our double color, our fighting to Landorus. We're going to play Bicycle and bench our Riolu. And we will Shot of Power for 20. Attach an energy to the Lucario. So next turn we should be able to knock out the Genesect or the Virizion, whichever one. I'm actually glad that they did that because now we get to power up another Lucario in one turn. We're gonna evolve to Cofagrigus. Where do we want to put this damage? Let's see. We do want to get our energy in the discard pile, so we're gonna go for the. We're gonna grab the Juniper. We do get Focus Sash, so we'll attach that to Lucario. We'll put a Muscle Band on our Landorus and evolve our other Riolu. And then, let's see, we're going to do 40 here. We'll save our Cofagrigus for later. So we're going to do 40 and attach our fighting to Lucario. And hope that our opponent promotes a Genesect. That is what we want. Yes, okay. Alright, so we see Professor's Letter. We're going to grab their Grass Energy. Attach to Genesect. Tool Scrapper, so they get rid of our Focus Sash. Alright, so Landorus goes down and they hit the Jirachi. Alright. We will promote our Lucario. Play our random receiver. And get a Juniper. Do we want to play that right now? Now we're going to bench a Yamask. Play our Juniper. And attach an energy to Lucario. And we will 6 feet under. How much are we going to do? We're going to do 60 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 would be 150. We don't need to put damage on this Genesect. We're going to put the 30 damage on the other Genesect. And they will take a prize. And we will we're not going to bench the Yamask. We will Hurricane Kick for the knockout. And now it is a tie, not a tied game, but pretty close. We have a Lysander, an energy retrieval. Hopefully we can Lysander out the Genesect. Go ahead and knock that out next turn. Yeah, hopefully that's what we get to do here. We see a Skyla, a very good looking full art Skyla. Now that Virizion Genesect has won Worlds, everybody is playing it. Oh, we see a Skyla for a Juniper. That's good. So we'll see Genesect come active. Alright. They're going to hit our Lucario. And we're going to tie the game here. We're going to put our Lucario active. We will energy retrieval. We're just going to grab one. No, we got to get both. Okay, we're going to attach. We will... let's see. Can we... No, we couldn't score a knockout there. But we are going to Ultra Ball. No, we're not going to be able to do that. We're going to play in. Knock our opponent down because we know they have the Juniper. We want to knock their hand out. Alright, we get a Focus Sash for our Lucario. Bicycle. And here we will Hurricane Kick for the knockout. And it is a tied game. Here we are. Tied up. Virizion's going to come active. And we see a Juniper. So next turn, if Virizion stays active, we've won the game, actually. Okay, we're going to see... Oh, no. No! Oh, no! We were that close to beating the deck that just won Worlds. Oh, no. Oh, man. What a bummer. Oh, Jirachi, you failed us. Okay. That's a bummer. We're going to play it again. We're going to play another game. That was so close. We almost beat the deck that has taken Worlds. So we'll go for it again. Oh man, that was so close. If they would not have had that plasma energy, that would have been game. What a bummer. Alright. So, here we go. Alright. We're going to go first. Alright, we get a good start, somewhat. I'm going to start with the Mask. Bench Yamask and a Riolu. We do want to draw. Oh, see a full art Landorus EX. We're going to put down our Fighting Energy, or our double colorless. We're going to Ultra Ball. For our Jirachi. And Jirachi for... We're going to grab our N. We need to get started quicker. Alright, so... we'll end our turn. Next turn we will 6 feet under. Evolve Lucario. Alright, so our opponent does 50 and 30 somewhere else. To what? I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so Cofagrigus. Lucario. I need to draw some cards, so we're going to attach our Silver Bangle, Ultra Ball. Let's see, can we go for a knockout this turn? Maybe. Maybe we can. And we're going to play our Bicycle. We get a... Alright, what a big turn. See, Focus Sash. Alright, we're going to put 60 on there. Yeah, oh man! Alright. Math is great. Here we go, guys. 6 feet under. We're going to put 30 on the Landorus. They're going to take 2 prizes. We're going to promote our Lucario. We're going to do another 6 feet under. Put 30 damage on the Lucario. And then we're going to Hurricane Kick for 150 damage and the win. So after a crazy close game with Virizion Genesect, we come off with a first turn win against Landorus EX. I mean, first turn we did consecutively 210 damage. Oh man, this deck is just insane. So there we are. We did 210 damage in one turn, and we knocked out a Landorus EX. So this is Lucario Cofagrigus. It's very cheap. It's easy to build. It's fun, and you see it's very competitive. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is Colton from Burnt Toast. Subscribe and play Pokemon. Later, guys.